offense has been pretty clear. They're being aggressive at the plate, but still finding ways to pick their spots without falling into the habit of being over-aggressive. 5 hits for them on the first pitch alone, so they're swinging and connecting right out of the gates.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Calls it in, 2 away.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Hit on the ground to short. Swanson. Now the throw to first on the run. Nicely done for the out. Here at Wrigley Field, and here's the first baseman, Michael Busch.
You know, these Cubs doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice, so they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. And there's one down.
Up next for the Cubs, designated hitter, Seiya Suzuki.
That's a ball.
This one belted deep left field, on its way, gone. A solo shot, and they add to the lead. It's 3-0. One down. Ian Happ up to hit. Crushed left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they boost their lead. It's 4-0. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact, so not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind him.
2 runs across in the inning here in the bottom of the 6th. Swings and misses, struck him out. Michael Conforto will climb in. 1 for 2. Popped in the air, left field, and that will end the inning. Back here at Wrigley Field, now it's the Nationals cleanup hitter, C.J. Abrams. First pitch swinging, and it's a knock. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
That's back-to-back singles for him. To me, it's just a really controlled, balanced swing. He wasn't trying to do too much with it. Just stayed disciplined, got the barrel to the ball, and put it in play.
Ripped on a line, and that's got extra bases written all over it. Abrams around third. Relay throw home. He's in there.
Back-to-back base hits. Didn't try to do too much with it, just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with guys trying to launch and hit home runs, but sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
Man at second. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a high fly ball left field. One down. Jacob Young digging in for the Nationals.
Center fielder Jacob Young.
On the ground, right side. Fires over to first. And they get the out.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Base knock center field. In to score from third. It's 4-1.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Out to short. Dives, and he can't hang on. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Couple of singles back-to-back. Really important at bat coming up now.
James Wood digging in for the Nationals. He was late there, strike one. And that one fouled off.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. They limit the damage here. Back here at the friendly confines. Bottom of the seventh.
Well, they just scored some runs in that last frame, and now they have to make sure they don't cough them up on defense right away. No better time than right now to have a 1-2-3 inning.
That's ripped into the outfield. Takes it in for the out. So up next for Chicago, Carson Kelly. He's already homered in this game. On the ground to third. Tosses to first, and there are two outs.
Up next for the Cubs, center fielder Pete Armstrong.
Late swing, foul to the left. Two down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the seventh. On the ground, right side, Nunez. Whips it to first. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton ready to begin the eighth. Luis Garcia digging in for the Nationals. Lifted in the air down the left side. That one gets down for a hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Up next for the Nationals, third baseman Curtis Mead.
Check swing, and he went. And it's 0-1.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
This one in the air center field. And there's one down. One out man at first. Here's C.J. Abrams to hit.
Good swing out of him last time. Ripped a liner into center.
To the right side. And he can't come up with it. And he's out on the tag.
That's why you hug the lines on the corners late in the ball game like this. Positioned perfectly.
Yeah, the pitch is in for a strike. 0-1. Throw Armstrong running hard to get it. And that's the third out. Here at Wrigley Field, bottom of the 8th. Alex Bregman digs in now. And that one ripped to left. One up, one down.
Up next for the Cubs, first baseman, Michael Busch.
Center field. Young in position. 2 down. And the batter now, Seiya Suzuki. He's already homered here in this one. That one the other way, and that's a fair ball. And he'll make it to second base with 2 gone.
Up next for the Cubs, left fielder, Ian Happ.
Up the middle, base hit into the outfield. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and they take a 3-run lead.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Swanson digs in. Fair ball. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent bat control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice.
That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left.
Ball.
Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call a timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
Now one miss. The Cubs trying to break this one open. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. That one is absolutely belted. Can't reach it. This should score at least 1. 1 run is in. Another comes in to score. It's 7-2.
Picks himself up a couple of ribbies. Got a good pitch to.
Now on the mound for the Nationals, Max Kranick.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Can't get there. Should be extra bases. Runner from second scores as they add on.
Picks himself up an RBI. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
At the plate, Carson Kelly. Check swing, but he went too far, and that's strike 1. In the air, right field, Cruz on his way over, and that is that. Well, this game isn't very close, Singy. Let's see if we got any messages from those tuning in today.
I know we got some good stuff in there.
Singy, one of the biggest ways the game has changed, bullpen arms. So many elite level bullpen arms.
Yeah, and I'm glad I'm not playing anymore. I mean, it's just a nightmare. When that door swings open out of the bullpen, you know what's coming in is 95 and above with at least one nasty pitch. Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Line drive, base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
1 away. And now it's Keibert Ruiz. 1 for 3. To third, might be 2. 1 at second. Out. A double play to end it.
It seemed like from the first pitch of this ball game, this guy was going to get it done. A quality start. Who knew he'd throw a complete game and get the victory? But an excellent job of continuing to just throw what the catcher put down. He navigated through this ball game, a jam here, a jam there, but ultimately it was an outstanding outing.
8-2 the final here. The Cubs go home a winner. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Schaub.